Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea when this video is gonna get out. Will it get out before I leave? Will it get out after? Who knows? All depends. But anyway, today, it is finally time to get Louis. Oh, I've been so waiting for this. But first, you guys suggested I do one or two things. First thing is talk to Adini and mention the handshake. I'm very curious to see how this is going. Come on. He's still talking about the tower. I like to talk. Okay. Regarding Yufa, I updated Adini on how Yufa's been recently. Oh, is that right? So you and Yufa exchanged another handshake, and this time, yes, I see. What do you see? Please tell me what it means. She didn't explain the other meaning to you yet? I'm sorry, but it would be boorish of me to tell you the meaning myself. Suffice it to say, though, she owns your ass now.
I see.
You know, it may actually be for your benefit that she hasn't told you the other meaning. In the worst case scenario, I don't even want to imagine it, but it's possible something could happen to her in the battle to come. At that time, if you knew the meaning of a handshake, it would likely add to the suffering you'd already be experiencing. So she may be waiting to tell you, waiting for all this fighting to be over. God, I'm over speculating. In any case, I can tell you that it's not an unpleasant meaning, this handshake. And personally, I was very happy to hear the two of you shared it. Aww, Adini is smiling knowingly. Oh yeah, definitely. The next thing I want to do is drop all these pictures off with Maria.
All right.
I feel like the poor girl has been neglected ever since we finished her social link. Ah, there you are, Maria.
Mister.
Oh, Mister, you're here.
Yes, I have Nurse's drawings. Give them all to Maria. The Mabelio slope. Or stope.
So pretty.
Wow, what a pretty drawing. Is this the place where they dig up crystals? But why are they digging up people here?
Uh-huh.
I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Alright, one by one, I shall give all of my pictures to Maria. More! So many more drawings. So many.
Thank you, Mister. I'll ask Miss Fabi and freaking hang them up on the inn's walls. But look at the picture. I stopped feeling lonely.
Yep, you've told us this.
Mister, I'm strong now, so I won't cry anymore. I'll always be here to welcome you back with a smile.
Good girl. Alright, can I see them on the walls actually? She said she puts them on the inn walls somewhere. Oh, there they are. All of Nurse's drawings. A little sad that's not a trophy, but I can understand. Alright, we are good. Everything's done. I even decided to go swing by the weapon shop and grab a couple weapons for characters who were lacking. So everybody has a weapon that's at least 390 now, I believe. Yes, everybody's got at least a 390. We needed those extra offensive points, we really did, but I'm broke. Just fine, I don't need money no more. All I need now is the will to punch Lewis right in his big fat schnoz. All right, it's time.
You would pursue peril.
'Tis the place where Louis awaits.
It's your call.
We should be able to get there by this afternoon, right, Nurse? Oh, but of course. It's your preparations you want to concern yourself with.
Oh, I'm already done with those. I am already done with those.
We've said it before, but Luis knows we're coming to the palace. Don't let your guard down.
I'm beyond ready to take Louis on. Damn, he's just made himself at home, hasn't he?
How disappointing. The prize is already in my hands. All that's left is to wait until it might be awoken. The people must think I'm the one behind the madness in their hearts. Okay. I can see why you felt such hopelessness.
Wait, you're not?
The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours. Simply their nature. Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned and finish it in your stead. But I have my own interpretations to add.
And that's where the problem comes in, Lewis. But he's not the reason for the melancholia spreading?
SKYBOUND avatar. Taking on the face of His Majesty, the royal palace rose to the sky on the day of his own funeral. Is it still the palace as it once was? It is impossible to tell from the ground. The gauntlet runner arrives at the entrance, at last marking the prince's fateful return to the place he was once forced to abandon.
Ooh. Full cutscene.
The royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past.
Whoa, that's a big old crystal there. Dang, listen to that. The hell?
'Tis just as chaotic within.
Your Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you as His Highness, the Prince's Royal Guard, Hulkenberg, Knight in your service. His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will your Majesty break the spell and allow His Highness to succeed the throne?
I don't think he can, even if he wants to.
Don't think we're getting an answer, no matter how long we wait. No choice but to venture in.
We must tread carefully. I can sense the presence of humans inside.
Lovely.
This place is swarming with magla too. Even I can feel it. Where's it all coming from?
It must be the anxieties of the royal capital's people, and by extension, of the entire country.
Luis would call it righteous, but in the end, he's only preying upon the people's fear.
Damn, this music's going hard.
Let's go. There's bound to be something inside that's driving the people mad. We've got to pin down its source.
All right, here we go. God, I'm not sure I want to walk under this.
Come on.
Let's go. Something's got to be done about this bloody mess.
Ready?
Yep.
Please, take care.
I sense danger. Something overflows with it. We must watch our step as we press forward. Big final dungeon, I imagine? I mean, this is supposed to be the royal palace itself. Also, my sword is literally glowing. The royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past.
This is telling what's going on here. Let's be ready for anything.
This can't be real.
Let's be ready for... We have no idea what level these guys are.
No choice but to cut through them.
Whoa.
They're on the defense.
What in the net?
Let's give this all we got.
Get ready. Wind isn't working.
What are we looking at? Level 64 and level 63, huh?
Maybe there's a time for some close combat.
You know what? Let's see this. You guys did say that this skill, Royal Sword, is straight up the most, like, overpowered skill of the entire game, and I'm very curious to see how much it does to a human type.
Hold nothing back.
How's this?
Come on, show me that skill.
What? Unboosted 3600?
Okay, you know, guys, we're not kidding. That needs a new adjective. That's beyond severe. That is bullshit levels of damage.
What an incredible find.
A magnificent find.
I love that we're finding stuff that's like, let's purify this at a church, and we can steal things. It's like, oh, you clearly expected me to come back.
Look.
We'll enter the keep at the top of these stairs, where the royal family held court. It connects to the throne room.
Let's go.
That must be where Lewis is, and it's probably the source of our problems. Let's go!
Well, hold that thought. I got shit to explore around.
Get away.
Hey?
Disgusting animal. Monster. Damnable monster.
Whoa. People are hurling their abuses at me. I feel like I'm falling into a bottomless well of anxiety.
What is this? 'Tis as though a wave of voices is pressing down upon us. Are these the voices of the people? This is bad. Let's get back.
Whoa. Whoa! I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. Ah, this is more that melancholisation, yeah? The staircase. Never seen anything like it. I'm sensing something tremendous, but rather than crystallizing, it is as though hearts tormented by anxiety have been directly given form.
So you've come.
Ah, crap, I'm giving Lewis a voice. Every time he's been voiced. Welcome to the seat of my rule. I've grown tired of waiting, Zeta.
Wait.
Louis, that you? Where are you hiding, you bastard?
You.
So you intend to halt our advance with traps, trickery, and the turmoil of the people? You're beyond hope, Lewis.
What is it?
Stop you. You must understand. I simply told you I would await you in the royal capital, did I not? If you find you cannot proceed, you have failed. Flee back to solid ground and await my coronation. Luis's voice faded away. Ah, damn him. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's enjoying this. Regardless, we must find a way to ascend these stairs. 'Tis the only way up.
I dare say.
To command an anomaly of this strength, there must be a magla source somewhere nearby. If we can find and destroy it, then...
That sounds right.
Your first guess was right. I can feel something powerful from the other side of this door.
All right.
Beyond lies the courtyard. Something vile surely awaits us. So let us face it.
Please.
Sure, but clearly I need to come around the other way and do the rest of the first floor before I do anything else crazy like that.
A new power to
Ooh,
wield.
Royal Warriors mastered. Wielder defeats an enemy with a physical attack. No turn icon is lost. And 5 strength too, Jesus, Stroll. Alright, and all the effort to get over here. What were you worth? Something yellow.
Exciting.
Sealed gauntlets. Another thing I have to go back to the church for. Man, the game really does want me to make 2 days of this. Alright, we can't go up, so we must go down. What trouble are we gonna find here?
We're off.
I can feel a strong presence up ahead. Let's face it head on.
Careful now.
Oh, not these things again. A human, is it? Straight to the point. That door is giving off the strongest aura of Mako here. We're so close.
So apparently.
I'd love to charge through it, but we should probably deal with the monster first.
We end this quickly.
Then let us make quick work of it. It's another one of these fakers. Homophileo.
Give them a
Nothing to steal, and he's only weak to lightning.
I'll use what I must.
Well, thankfully for me, actually. I actually have exactly that.
You hit their weakness.
Even my strength will be needed.
Jesus, Heisman, that did nothing.
Show them our might.
Show them a royal Jeez, this guy's got a lot of health.
For all the bolts of lightning.
God, those things are tanky. Decent experience, though. I'll give him that. Well, that takes care of the monster. Now to the method of the door.
You're kidding me.
What the? It came back to life. Oh man, these things are freaking everywhere. Oh, there's the real one. Oh, it's not just the one. It's happening all over. There's no way we can fight them all at once.
Wait.
Hold a moment. Have you not seen this human before? I recall it from the depths of the Dragon Temple. Yes, it's identical to the humans in the Lost City. Knowing this, perhaps the reason it came back.
And that means...
Because there's a main body elsewhere, right? It's the same problem.
What if?
I sense a presence different from the others in the deepest part of the courtyard. The main body we seek may be there.
Go!
If we defeat that one, that should take care of the others. Let's finish it.
I'm heading out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This area is huge. Well, these things have the same gag as before where they move with us. Did manage to snag a new spear off of that little fight. I wonder if it's any better than what she's got on. Oh, it is significantly. Gets her up to a 410. Yes. Ay.
This looks valuable.
Getting to this thing's not easily. Ooh. Faker weapon. Normal attacks that land are always crits. Man, too bad there's no royal faker. Hello, treasure chest. Hello, demon treasure chest. I didn't check. That's my fault. Alright. All that for a new katana for the thief. Yes, please.
What now?
That is more than happy to put that on. Haizme. That's a huge power boost for him. All right, time for the real body of this one.
Look!
There it is. That's got to be the main body. I can sense its difference.
This thing has been a right pain in the ass. All that's left to do is crush it, yeah?
Watch out!
On your guard, everyone! This one won't go down easy!
Incoming!
It seems to know we're ready to fight. On your guard. Yep, deal with this ugly ass thing.
Face me!
They're
No!
weak to electricity. Give
Now
them a jolt.
accept your fate!
You have something worth stealing, potentially. Oh,
Hello there.
hello, yeah, that was definitely worth stealing. There we go. Weird ear monster down. Ho!
A halfway decent result.
That was a real chunk of experience.
I'm better and stronger. Got it.
We've done it. That should take care of the humans blocking the door.
What do you think?
Shall we return to the door then?
Let's go. I already cleared out everything on this side. Yeah, there's still half of them. Hey, something's off. They're still here. But there does seem to be fewer of them. Defeating the main body has at least had some effect.
That's surely right.
I can sense the presence of another main body. I believe it is on the opposite side as the previous enemy.
The god enemy has seen yet, eh? Nothing for it but to kill the damn thing.
All good.
Don't lose hope. If we can beat it, we can get through. Let's start the search again.
Irritating.
All right.
But not unsurprising. I figured I'd have to go through both of them.
I feel new power.
Ooh,
surging
Dragon
within me.
God modified. Deals extreme magic fire and decreases their attack and defense. Versus this one is severe and removes buffs. I think this means That's an interesting question. Is severe better than extreme?
That should do it.
That's the problem when you use descriptive words like this instead of, like a base number. I don't know. That's hard to call. I always thought severe was actually the stronger one, but extreme might be, considering the MP cost of that thing. This is severe, so I'm thinking severe might be the most powerful.
Strike true.
Just considering the amount of damage that does. Alright, I want to see how much this does. This is extreme composed to severe. Plus, it's modified. I want to see what it does modified-wise. Yeah, that does less damage than the severe one. There we are. Dang, we had to come all the way around for this one. And it's a demon. Of course it is. Damn, nice. Got an unscathed on a treasure demon. Alright, what were you guarding? Divine Light Gloves. Ooh, Strength and Magic 4 prevents all physical status ailments. That's really good. Alright, time for the other real body fight. Man, you can't smack these guys around.
I picked up on the other main body. It's got a different oil from the others. If we defeat this one, the humans blocking the door will finally vanish. Let us be on with it.
Agreed. Just another one of you, huh?
Face me!
Show them our luck.
Jesus, the crit there for 4,700. That was excessive. That was beyond excessive.
Yes.
More levels, thank you. Okay, that's both humans dealt with.
There, that's one more problem solved.
Well then.
I dare say that this time the humans should be truly eradicated. Shall we return to the door?
Yes.
Let's be off then.
Very nice.
Just as we surmised, the humans are gone.
And beyond that door is a magma source strong enough to block the staircase.
I don't like this.
I've never felt anything quite like it. It's far more than an ordinary melancholia crystal for sure. Far more? Then I presume...
You have some idea?
No, we best see for ourselves.
Okay?
Then let's make sure we're ready. Prepare what you need and then we'll head in.
Watch out.
That's good, because I want to pit stop really quick, because there is a... Wait, how do I get to there? Oh, I see. I actually have to go under the bridge here. It's like, I knew I missed a treasure chest, I just wasn't sure how to get to it. You're not gonna attack me, are you? No? I gotta learn to check these things a little better.
Perfect specimen.
Berserker weapon. But again, needs purified. It might be the case that we actually get to Louis, then bail out, reset, and then come back after I've gone to the church and purified all this stuff and get all my weapons appraised, and Oh, it's just gonna be a whole thing. All right, time to poke the bear.
Very well.
Or whatever the heck's in here. Ugh. Black smoke. Every time I see that black smoke, it's concerning. Oh!
Over here.
Oh, sound. We got company.
Seems like the guardian of this area. So I don't think it's a melancholia crystal that he's guarding.
What?
What's that statue?
I sense something emanating from it. Far more dangerous than a melancholia crystal.
Focus.
The details can wait. We must cut them down first.
Watch out!
Watch out! Here they come!
And here we go.
They're weak to ice.
Ice and wind, eh? Hold on. You have something to steal? Oh, you definitely have something to steal.
Sorry.
Match gets sense. I have no problem with that.
I can do
Oh, you bitch! It healed itself? Oh, the hell with that? Actually, if I do Windblade here, I'll get 5 glowing turn icons. That seems pretty good.
You hit their weakness.
Like a swan oath.
Pierce through them!
There we go. Missed it by 500. Whew. Ooh, and an Inferno Rod. Thank you kindly.
Feels like I'm making progress.
There.
That takes care of them.
And
So, what's this statue supposed to be? Looks like some kind of dragon.
Tis a statue called the King's Servant. Legend has it that the king might awaken it with the swing of his scepter, whereupon it would rise to his defense. Yet this is the first time I've seen it glow. 'Tis but a mere statue, so why?
Hey,
Mere statue, she says. That thing's making my hair stand on end.
That's surely right.
The magla gushing out of that crystal before the statue at a tremendous rate. It's like a torrent of magic. You mean to say the castle's cloak of magla? It all springs from this statue? Impossible. I've never known the palace to house any such font. Oh, whatever it is, it's not doing us any favors. Let's just break it down and fast.
Wait.
Hold! That statue is a piece of art, an heirloom instated in the royal palace for years. You cannot just shatter it like these foul crystals. I'd be more worried about saving the world than saving the art if I was you. Heirloom or not, this thing's bad news.
yeah.
Aye, it's clear that it's in a bizarre state. Can't just leave it alone. Will you do the honors, Zeta? I mean, I'm royalty, so it technically belongs to me, and I say break the damn thing. Besides, I'm just breaking the crystal. The statue itself can stay put.
What the hell is this? What's going on? Fear not. I sense no danger. In fact, the magla appears to be fading.
Hold. Did any of you hear that? It sounds like a voice coming from within the light.
Look.
You're right. I hear it too. It sounds like...
It sounds like what? It sounds like what? Oh, it sounds like the people.
hey,
Give your allegiance to Lord Luis. This is a fight for justice that we've staked our survival on.
hey.
Our government's laws have done nothing to protect us. Might is right. You're with us or you're against us, and we'll bloody our fist if it means setting this right. And suddenly the people are freed.
Huh? What just happened?
What is it?
Oi, why was I so angry? I was so scared and felt like tearing someone to shreds was the only answer.
No, you're right.
It felt like, I don't know, like the only way to settle our differences was to smash their faces in.
That's, well...
You were swallowed whole. Swallowed by what anxiety can do to you.
Anxiety?
Is that right then?
Once anxiety gets the better of you, you begin to see a villain who doesn't truly exist. You become convinced that if you could only snuff out that villain, then all will be well. But the world ain't that simple. And now it seems they've restored some of our reason.
Listen to me.
Everyone, listen now! Our country stands upon a threshold as it never has before. If we let our fears dominate us, if we lack the courage to move forward, then we and our town shall fade into the walls of today and yesteryear. I know how terrifying it is to take that step. The road is dark, and you can hardly see what's in front of you. But if we stop walking, that'd be the end of us.
Hope has returned.
My one plea is this. Live by your own mind. If you believe in anything, let it be by your choice.
Cheers.
We do not fight alone.
I wonder if this is going to be a recurring thing. I break one of these crystals, I see one of my on-ground confidants.
Just now, that was Barton's voice, wasn't it?
Yes.
I thought I heard it as well, but he's in Matira. So how did this voice...
I dare say.
I don't think it was his voice so much as his sentiments transmitting through the Magla. As the source of Magla is emotion, in a place they stick with it, it's small wonder those emotions would come through as clear as one's voice.
I see.
I see. So the voices we hear during the staircases was it as detractors. But as the Magla cleared, the strong emotions of those who support him forced their way past the anxiety to reach us here.
Emotion strong enough to reach all the way here, eh? You'd better not let him down, Zeta. Sounds good. I can feel the emotions of the people of Martyra. Oh, I see. Yep. This is why my popularity was locked.
Hold on.
Hold on a moment. Does that mean by destroying the statue, we're returning some sanity to the city's people?
I see.
Perhaps so. Then that means this is the source of the anomaly, robbing people of their rationality.
If cooler heads prevail, more people may show up to support us. And that would mean, since this is the source of the Magla, the melancholisation at the staircase would have dissipated, shouldn't it?
That sounds right.
It'd be worth checking. We should head back.
Mm-hmm. Why do I feel like I'm about to get into a fight? No? Whoa, wow, that was laggy.
Get away! The Elder can't be trusted! Win this for us!
I believe in you!
I can hear cries of support drowning out the jeering.
We stand with you!
Thank you.
It's the same thing we heard by the statue. Listen to the voices of our supporters.
All right.
The melancholisation has subsided. We can move forward once again.
Tis something of a shock that the king's servant was the cause. Those statues have been in the palace since time immemorial.
Well.
So the voices of your constituents aided you by overcoming the melancholisation. I should have considered that possibility.
You...
Answer us, Louis. What have you done to the king's servants? You can arrive at your own conclusions by proving your strength. I see value in little else. Press on. The throne room is dull and I yearn for entertainment. Louis's voice has faded again. Is he really just sitting on the throne, all by his lonesome? And there's no low he won't sink to. Oh, he'll see soon. We'll prove more than that.
Onward.
There are 4 of the king's servants in the royal palace. Let us destroy the remaining 3 and put an end to this.
There's 3 more of those things?
What's wrong, Zeta? Is there something over there?
I feel a strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind. What in the heck is going on now? Eh? Oh! The
Your
king.
Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the disappearance of His Highness the Prince, you have left the land's governance to Sanctifex Forden.
Poor king dejected after losing his son.
I understand the weight of your grief. To lose not only your love, and now His Highness, but ever since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Forden has well overstepped his bounds. The man's audacity has grown intolerable.
That's very true.
It hardly matters. Let Forden do as he pleases. In the end, nothing will truly make a difference.
Jeez.
What's wrong? You look fixated on something.
Saw a ghost, man.
Did you see something?
Yep, I did. It seems nobody else saw what I just saw.
Actually, just now.
The late king? I saw nothing.
But all that sounds too specific to be an illusion. It's almost like that exchange happened right here.
Perhaps. 'Twas a memory from your life as a prince, restored to you.
Maybe, but considering that happened after the prince was supposedly dead, or, taken away.
No, this attendant mentioned the loss of His Highness, right? So he must have been gone already. It can't have been something he experienced.
Then perhaps it's from the memory of His Majesty himself. This place is the heart of the royal magic. Maybe the late king's will itself still lingers. Perhaps it was passed through the Magla, and the memories are meant for him alone, as the king's child.
I'll accept that.
If all this is true, then it goes to show His Majesty was a parent like any other. He thought he'd lost his son, and that grief became his undoing.
Maybe it's not about the king's memories, but his anxieties. You're seeing what his heaviest burdens were.
That may be true. I'm not sure.
That may be true.
Right. A king certainly does his kingdom a disservice by refusing to rule it. But Luis actively defiles it. And that's clearly the greater offense. He's turned the royal palace into a den of monsters.
There's unknown dangers around every corner. Let's carry on, but stay vigilant.
Let's go. Come on. 3 more of those King's Servants crystals to find. And that makes this place absolutely freaking massive, because we did all this just to find 1. Also, I haven't found a Magla Hollow yet, but I imagine we'll get one up here shortly, right? Yep, thought so. There's our Magla Hollow. All right, back at it.
Watch out!
Careful! There's something dangerous on this floor, too!
Get away! How dare you defy
Oh, look, more! What a shocker.
Goodness.
Oh, the medicalization is as terrible as ever. I doubt we'll be able to get through easily.
What vexes you?
So, your path has been blocked by anxiety once more. It appears you're quite the pariah indeed.
Come on now.
Oh, you want to talk after manipulating the people of the city as you like. This medicalization's just another of your foul tricks, isn't it?
What is it?
You would blame me? Let me ask you a question. Did you not hear the people's genuine anxiety-riddled feelings? What's your point? Magla is formed from the anxiety and insecurities of the people. You would do well to think carefully about exactly what that means.
What do you mean?
Oh, what's he on about? Is he trying to say that this what's happening in the royal palace isn't something he planned himself?
Don't take him at his word. From the moment, we should focus on eliminating this melancholisation. No doubt 'tis the king's servants at the root of it again. There should be 2 of them on this floor.
If that's the case.
Oh, if we can do something about those statues, we should be able to ascend the staircase. Let's be quick about it, so we can restore the city to its senses.
Got a sec?
2 of them, huh?
Hail!
This way. Everyone, look at this.
Eh?
Look.
The king's servant is beyond that door. We should continue in that direction.
Oh, there's a lot of dudes.
I agree. There can be no doubt if my senses ring true.
That's easy enough to understand. If we head straight for the other side, we won't get lost.
But then...
But there is something bothering me. The Magla in this area is somehow twisted. Almost like... It's similar to the maze in the Dragon Temple, right? I've sensed it too.
The one with the mist led us astray. Oh god, I hated that.
That's surely right.
I am uncertain of the exact similarities, so we have naught to do but attempt to move forward.
Oh god damn it. Man, I hated this stupid maze thing.
Yep, we're safe here. What?
Did something just happen?
Hey,
What's wrong? Come on, Slowcoach, let's get a move on. We're not where we should be. Completely. Okay, so if we touch a door, we get teleported.
What do you do here?
Hello? God damn, 75 for you?
We shall fight well.
Undying Mantle, huh? No magic whatsoever? Oh, I'm fucked.
Tis yours.
Good lord. The fact that that guy's immune to all magic does make him a real pain in the ass. Just abuse Royal Sword, that's the best way to deal with guys like that. Oh, that's glowing red, that's a demon. Not gonna stop me from cracking it open though. Alright, what trouble was that worth? Ooh. God dang it, another thing I'm gonna have to go take back to the church to purify. Interesting, this door's not glowing. Hello?
Good.
Oh, 'tis a different place than we were in earlier. Perhaps we successfully advanced onward.
Let us continue.
We cannot relax just yet. The space is still twisted, so we should continue to be careful.
Oh, I see.
Hey, you found something.
So the doors that are glowing are probably the ones I don't want to be opening. That's cool. Good to know. Except now we have a problem, is all the doors are glowing.
All right.
Hey,
Maybe there's something to do here.
Oh, let me guess. If I go through this, will it actually kick me out that way then? Just looking at the way the door is glowing, I want to see. Oh, this is new.
Oh, we're in a new place. That means we move forward, doesn't it?
Yes.
Indeed, we are proceeding closer to the king's servant. Let us continue as we have been.
All right.
Hey, Hulkenberg's done, finally. Noble Knight's Soul, add a turn icon the turn after a proclamation skill is used. Cool. Basically, her turn icons now become banked. That's awesome. Also, and you can now take off the archetype ring for something more useful. Ooh, hello. Trance crystal.
Come on.
Sit here and farm if I really needed it, but honestly, I have so many items. It's just not worth the trouble. Ah, it's a demon. What do we got? Snowfield Mace. Huh. Another healer weapon. Well, not another healer weapon. I haven't seen a healer weapon in a good while. Alright, now we gotta figure out which door to take. I think I'm starting to see how this gag goes. If you go through a door that has that Magla reflection thing, it'll kick you to the next door in line that it can see. Because yeah, I just went through the door that's to the right of this. So the trick becomes finding a door. Well, the problem is you can't see the map too well. Okay, so how do I get to where I want is the $2 question. Actually, I might have already gotten there. I just need to hit the northern part. Yeah, because it's right there. Perfect. Clean these guys up, check the northern area, and we'll be good to go. Alright. Oh look, another guardian. What a surprise.
Another one of those statues. Let's hurry and break it.
Yes, but another foe stands guard. We must deal with it somehow. Well, if this thing's not backing down, then I suppose we do it the hard way. We'll aim for the quick kill. Everyone ready?
Right.
Yes, strike swiftly.
Get ready.
Looks like the enemy's ready for us. Everyone brace yourselves.
It's just a big chicken. I'm not that concerned.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell.
Piercing attacks, you say? Well, that's gonna end badly for you. Ooh.
Hello there.
I do not mind those.
This may
Do
be
you have any elementals I need to worry about? Okay, so lightning and dark are the only things I can actually hit you with, huh? And then I'll proclamate because she'll get an extra turn next time around. The front row is feeling intimidated, you say. Oh, fuck. Could have done that earlier, freaking Hulkenberg. Yeah, see, I get an extra free, I get a turn icon.
There's a better way.
Yeah, I think I have to call in Juna. There we go. Big Griffin down.
Right then.
Proper boss. Job done.
However,
Odd. For each statue, a monstrous guardian. Not unlike the Melancholia crystals.
And Luis probably set the monsters up here to slow us down, right?
Then.
Oh, but if that's true, then us tinkering with these devices is bound to be bad for him, yeah? You know Luis fights these battles head on, not the man to stall for time. But these things he's willing to set up guards for.
I see.
That says to me these devices must be fairly important to him.
Right. Don't know if he just wants to keep the populace unstable, or if he's got his own reasons, but I'm willing to bet he wants these statues to stay standing.
I mean...
Only one thing for it then. Let's get smashing!
I want to say...
If you would, Seta.
Mm-hmm. I have to wonder if these guardians are actually naturally occurring. I don't think Luis is directly doing this. There.
All right.
Good. 'Tis shattered. Listen, I hear talking again. Who is it this time?
Certainly.
Hark! That voice! Probably Brigetta. Right?
What?
What's with that crowd? The ones in the middle. Aren't they former candidates?
Lena and Roger. And, Goddard, was it? Seems they're arguing. How about we see what's going on?
Oh. Wasn't expecting this.
Indeed.
So what if I choose to support Count Luis? I don't see how else the tournament losers can survive this.
And our supporters, well, they should support someone whose ideas we are closest to theirs. Count Luis is offering freedom of a kind. Revolution.
Sure, but...
Revolution. Take a look at the city, boy. There's a riot, nothing more. Me and mine, we've got nothing but hate to give Luis. Try cracking open a history book sometime, whelp. You see this mess of a sky? The seas are washed in crimson?
No, thank you.
I look at it and I see the Annex War all over again. Oceana's navy churning the foam, the waters all ran red with blood. The post-war generation inherited that hell and we worked damn hard to move past it. Trampling history doesn't get you freedom, just lawless bloodshed.
How do you?
I'm just trying to be realistic. What else should I believe? You're not saying you think that prince should best Count Luis?
I'm sure praying he can. Personally, I think old Mr. Goddard's got a point. I was born and raised around craftsfolk, working and building every day. And that Count, he doesn't care what he breaks. Lives, works, it's all nothing to him.
What do you think?
I don't want a king who breaks everything. I want a king who builds for a new future. Like that runner he built to flap its wings across the sky. Oh, that was so beautiful. I can't wait to steal the plans and build my own. If it comes down to a nightmare or a new dream, you better believe I'm betting on the dreamer. Isn't that why you wanted the crown? You wanted to achieve something.
Did you think?
If you're only following Luis because you're scared, then don't be scared. Because you've got us now, and we've all got each other's back.
Ah.
Oh my, how interesting.
Fearless to the end, I see. But there's truth in that. I do feel a bit better somehow.
Well, look at you.
Though I confess it is not fear that draws me to Luis. After all my speeches as a candidate, honesty in my beliefs is the least I owe you, and indeed myself. Well.
Say.
Those voices were other candidates in the tournament, were they not? It seemed as though they were cheering in support of us. I see, so it's not that I'm going to see a confidant each time, it's I'm going to a different town each time. So the next one will be Etria, and the next one will be Altamira. Good to hear, ain't it? Guess that lot's finally seen the light.
Those were strong emotions that traveled through the Magla, weren't they? They're placing the trust in the prince, in us. People are expecting great things from you, Zeta. For the sake of those who believe in us, we must win.
I can feel the emotions of the former candidates. And my rank, wow, it was 400. Now it's double digits.
The melancholisation has thinned out a lot. Let's head back to the staircase.
Yes, certainly.
It is possible something may have changed. Let's see for ourselves.
Alright. It's not enough. Encouragement and condemnation are all jumbled together.
I can hear some cheering, but we haven't done enough yet to overcome the melancholia.
There should be one more king servant on this floor. I imagine that's what's causing this nightmare.
If so,
then we'll destroy the other one without delay. We must return the people of this city back to normal. Honestly, that should be country, not city.
This feeling, it looks like the distortion in the room ahead has disappeared as well.
Nice.
Oh, probably because we took out that king servant. Let's keep it up.
That's a relief.
Is the door in front of us? I'm not seeing one. I mean, we've reduced the distortion here, but we still got to deal with all the distortion on this side. It's funny. You know, I'm not playing Persona 5, but I'm suddenly back to dealing with distortion all over again. That's a trance crystal.
Oh, what's with this place? The Magla's so thick it feels like the inside of a human's body.
Hello. Ow! Damn, that hurts. Seems as though we're trapped inside. Oi! The way's not blocked. This is not the bloody trap.
Hey.
And now we've got company. Guess the solution's clear enough, aye.
Look.
The crystal seems to be drawing monsters from at the palace to it. Destroy the epicenter, or else there'll be no end to these things.
But then...
But let's not prolong this. If we stay here for too long, our lives will be at risk.
Hurry.
Then let's do what we must, quickly. Oh, am I on the clock all of a sudden? Yep, I am on the clock. Oh, that is ticking down relatively fast. Oh, and these guys are actually tough. That's not good.
Too slow.
I love the fact that he just has so much free agility. Need the camera to turn. Thank you. All right, one crystal's down. So that's how this is gonna go. We have to break all the crystals. I am not wasting my time fighting you a-holes. I'm really not.
Hurry.
This is a wild thing. It's like no, just get to the crystals. That's all this is.
Come on. Right there.
Ah, dicks.
Incoming.
I get smacked by one of these a-holes. Thank you, Heisme, once again, for dodging another shot.
They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
Don't care, don't care. We're leaving. Not fighting these a-holes. There we go. Hmm? You guys are still alive?
We can breathe a little.
That's
easier,
wild.
I think.
2 minutes left. We got 4 of the 5 crystals.
Come on.
Out of the road, buddy. Out of the way, out of the way. Don't give a shit. That hurt. There we go. Got them all. Whew. No more stupid skellies. The surrounding melanization seems to be fading. Somehow we made it through. Now it should be safe.
Just the king's servant left to take care of then. It's at the head, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can sense its presence. Let's hop to it.
Alright, so what is this one gonna be? Oh, it's a Minotaur! We found it. The king's servant.
We'll make some headway once we break it, but we've got another guest to take care of first. At least they serve to mark our progress. Now it is only a matter of felling the Guardian.
Right, let's get this over with.
Get ready.
Everyone, brace yourselves! It's coming for us! Oh, so it's me. We'll make it regret that.
Alright, what trouble are you gonna hand out, buddy? First things first, loot check.
Sorry.
Thank y'all.
Hello there.
Should actually be using those.
They're weak to ice.
Ice and Pierce. Okay, fair enough. I've got plenty of those. Best part, it also knocked his freaking attack down significantly.
Hylkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Dude, being weak to Pierce with this setup is bad juju, buddy. It's bad juju.
My power.
Oh, halfway dead. Okay. All that did was set his defense up. Ah, so close to killing him. Doesn't matter, he's not gonna be able to do anything damage-wise. With a -3, I'm not concerned, buddy. I'm not concerned. And he's dead. There. Damn, 6,000.
What you think?
Woo! Okay, I definitely have enough Heroes Leafs to get Juno to max out.
I'm getting stronger.
Crits? Our crits no longer cost any turns. Alright, another crystal to go.
Good, 'tis done.
God, finally. It's just one mess after another. Was Luis responsible for that monster just now too? It's hard to imagine Luis taking such pains to both capture monsters and bring them all the way here.
Maybe it's what's become of all the animals and other life already in the palace. It wouldn't surprise me, things being as they are.
No way.
Then the humans here.
Either Luis directly turned his soldiers into monsters, or he left them to rot in the Magla.
The fiend. Let's destroy the statues for now. Before anything else, we must bring the people back to their senses.
Just saying.
Then let's bust the place up. Go on, Zeta. I mean, I do technically own the place, so I might as well. Crunch. There.
That's one down.
Hey.
Hey, I hear something again. It's people talking.
Now this is a voice more familiar.
This is.
It sounds like...
It's her brother, almost assuredly it's her brother, because we're going in order of the towns. Yep. Thought so.
Is that all right?
O villagers, O residents of our homeland at Ria. We who possess the third eye should be able to see that the Magla which stagnates the sky slowly fades. The same people who've saved our village and my sister Euphrasia now fight again to save the entire kingdom.
Frankly,
However, the enemy is ruthless and powerful. Evil will secure the throne if we cannot muster more support for Zeta.
we haven't much time.
O villagers, are you content in remaining silent? Zeta did not force change upon us. Before he left this place, he demonstrated through his actions that we have the power to do so ourselves.
Now's the time.
Now is the time to show the evidence that we have truly opened our eyes.
just as I thought.
I have no doubt of it. That was my brother's voice.
Yeah.
It was definitely a Dini. Seems like he's trying to convince everyone on the island to lend their support. So these two are strong feelings that traverse their way through the Magla. Our efforts have not been in vain, it seems.
Okay?
The people we've met along our journey are our greatest support. We've got to do them proud, Zeta.
Alright. Single digits, baby!
We've done it.
Oh, we've defeated the 2 king servants that were on this floor. The melancholization of the staircase should have receded.
Got it.
Then let's go check it out. Alright.
Monster! Win this for us!
Luis must be sleeping! Your Highness! My faith. Look!
Listen, I can hear their voices.
Yay, we've done it!
We've done it. Now we're able to move forward.
Amuse me.
So, you've gathered even more supporters, have you? You're proceeding unexpectedly well.
Yeah.
You ought to have heard the cheers for the prince. The flaws in your plan are beginning to show, Louis. A flaw, is it? Such fault lies not with me, but with this country.
This country? Just what do you mean by that?
Do try once more.
I believe I explained that if you'd like an answer, then prove your strength. Do flail about a little longer, won't you? I find it most entertaining. Well then, I'll be expecting you. Alright. As ever, Luis is the picture of calm. How long does he intend to keep up that affliction? I don't think he's actually as detached as he seems. He's keeping an eye on our movements, right? That's proof that we're a threat he can't ignore.
That's surely right.
Little by little, we are closing in on him. Let us continue to flail about, as he put it.
Let's hurry.
There's only 1 king servant left. I can feel something from the upper floor, so let's hustle.
One more of these things. Oh, another king's memory time?
Got a moment?
Hold on, Zeta. Is something happening again?
I feel the strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind. Time for another memory.
The festivities for this year's Saints' Day shall be conducted with the utmost ceremony. A fine opportunity to expand the market for igniters and spread them among people. Along with this policy, we will announce the closure of the Mage Academy.
Oh, gonna hear some more about the Mage Academy, eh?
What? Why close the academy?
The reports are troubling, I'm afraid. They secretly study dragons and other profane forces deep in the mountains. The people will not abide it.
You mean you won't abide it?
With the popularization of magic igniters, all this theoretical study of magic will soon be obsolete anyway. Unless you have any objections, my liege.
No objections. That's it, Yusu.
Jeez.
Thank you for your efforts.
Dang, King looks so defeated every time we see him.
How can a king accomplish anything alone? What was I supposed to do?
My goodness. Oof.
Another vision, Your Highness?
Yep, not a pleasant one.
I saw something different than before.
Yep.
His Majesty was exhausted then. His attendants did mention that he no longer possessed any real authority.
Sounds like he had no one to support his spirits. I admit, I do pity him there. Beyond that, though, do you suppose he means for us to see these? If these memories are handpicked, then do they not come off as excuses?
Jeez.
Stroll.
Damn Stroll.
His own son is risking his life in here. He deserves more from the king than regrets and memories.
I think that's all he has to give. Remember, the king is dead. All we're seeing is the magic running off of his memories. All right, time to see what's up ahead here. Don't mind if I do. Oh, right. I need to be using a few of those.
What now?
Juna, I believe you're the only one that doesn't have a maxed out royal. Prevents turn icon loss when an enemy is defeated using elements. Holy crap. That's just bonkers. It's Speaking of bonkers, I got some incenses I gotta burn. Alright, next floor. Past here is...
Something up?
What's wrong, Zeta? Don't just stand there, let's get going!
Onward.
Let us go. The final king's servant lies ahead.
Be careful.
Seems too easy. Oh, is this where the prince was attacked?
This place.
Yep. Yep, 100%.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains, just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Nope, it's about the future.
Basilio.
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
Oh, damn!
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Oof. Eh?
Wait,
Uh-oh.
something's coming.
Oh, gosh. It's Zorba, isn't it? I saw the purple.
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
Yep. I was wondering when we were gonna have to fight you, buddy. Dude's wearing high heels and everything.
So you've come, but you will go no further.
I figured we were due for a second round with you. What the fuck? Ho!
What have you done to yourself?
Holy shit!
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights.
It's like he's gone halfway to being a freaking human.
Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Zorba, you... Did you... willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
God damn.
It's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human. And make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Turned you into a Resident Evil villain.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing.
This guy's gone off the deep end.
Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis.
Oh God.
I will deny you everything.
Dude, his eyes are twitching in the portrait and it's really freaking creepy. Oh, he's about to go full monster on us. Ho!
Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
Dude, you're here for a haircut.
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately? To become...
Oh, power of
Yep,
kings.
to become that.
I'll be taking that.
Oh, an energy incense. Why, thank you kindly.
His world!
Now to start working through this and see what I can find weakness-wise.
It's okay. We can do this. Charging in. Sprint!
Okay.
This is it!
That did good damage.
Knight! Not this to save a grab. Knight! Strike me if
Bank a turn. Let's see what he can do. Ha! He can lose all his turns. That's what he can do.
Fall!
The summoner. I shall put all on the line.
Our work together has no room for the likes of
hold
you!
nothing back.
4,000.
Is that all?
Aw, he actually landed it.
Did he just transform?
He did. He went defense mode.
Looks like we can't brute force through this.
Aw, his freaking elements have changed. Oh, you dick. If I had to guess, I think all his, he's all physical resistant right now.
I'll take the rear. Here I go.
Just a thought.
Vishnu.
We'll see. Or he might just resist everything. Hey, resisted that.
I'm all prepared.
But you ain't resisting this, buddy.
True.
I am meant for his world! My new
Whoa.
form proves I'm worthy!
Did he just...
This won't do.
Holy
I'm
shit, he
stepping
took
back.
so little from that.
I stand waiting.
Your struggles are pointless! Blindsighted!
Dick.
Strength.
Limitless magma flows through me! To the rear guard!
Food. Right, there it is.
This should
Burn one of these to get already 100 MP back, because I see a few people getting a little low there.
Our world
I can do this.
has no room for the likes of you!
Let all be dispersed.
Yeah, he has a humongous defense boost right now, so there's no point in burning a huge amount of power on this. I'm better off doing things like this and setting up.
Is that all?
Why won't you shut up and die?
In case he tries an Omni of some kind.
Your struggles are pointless!
Ugh.
Oh, Vixen.
My strength.
Limitless magma flows through me!
Here I go. This may be excessive.
Change party here. Tag out.
Please, leave it to me.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
Get some health back.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
That helped.
Let justice prevail.
Face me! My path.
I knew it. I knew he repelled physical.
He's out in the open. Quick, we've got to seize our chance.
Fear me! Cower before me!
Now we got somewhere to get to.
Dad, sir. We gotta revive him.
he knocked out Heisman with that shit? Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Lend me your strength.
No room for the likes of you.
Hold on, I'm gonna Royal Sword with the Mass Dancer here so I can keep MP going.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Okay, and then Heisman, get your ass up.
This should help.
I shall repay this favor tenfold.
No! Playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. Come on, this has to work.
Getting him out of this form is the problem.
Oh, power of kings. Lightning!
Yeah, because he just resists everything at this point.
His world! My new form proves I'm worthy.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Judah.
It's okay. Vitus power.
Something new.
Is there another way? I'm looking good here.
Why won't you shut up and
Strike
die?
me if you dare.
Let us clean up this mess.
Up close and personal. Countered?
God damn.
Careful about direct attacks.
Okay, so that just insta-kills. Like, I thought Reflector was supposed to be the same amount of damage, not just insta-gib.
Flows through me.
I mean, that was an insta-gib.
Juna's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Let's try this.
I'll get her up, give me a second.
For my grand
I am
all
ready
the
for
we
this
strive
world.
for.
My new form proves I'm worthy.
No.
Give you an HP restore here, which exactly half.
Thanks. I call upon a royal soul.
And Siddhartha, because Siddhartha's actually really good.
Limitless magla flows through me. Limitless magla flows through me.
I won't hold back.
Nobody's got any debuffs on
Gotta be
us.
sure. Guard up.
Knight! I stand waiting.
A defensive stance.
This is just what I need.
Oh, I bet he's just gonna keep heat rising until everything's full. Maybe that's why he won't change forms. Yep, here we go.
We've got to seize our chance.
Now suffer.
And then guess what? Everybody is immune to the bullshit.
Knight!
And now we blast him in the face.
At the point of a sword!
Now accept your fate. My new form proves I was your best.
Miss? Come on, Heisme.
I've got behold this power. Raging fire.
Again. Oh, that stupid agility buff.
Now suffer.
Playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully.
Oh, this is just gonna be an irritant fight.
Full monster now, hasn't he? But the skeletal part's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
I'm not wild about the idea, but I should be able to slip in through the gaps between those bones. You want me to dive in there and try prying them open?
Sure.
You got it.
I'll take that.
Ah, damned fairy! Where do you go? I'll crush you like the bug you are.
Wow! Yeah, he's pretty mad.
Yeah, that worked pretty good. Alright, let's take some extra turns here to blast this guy.
By the sworn oath of
Because I gotta get these damn debuffs off of him.
I'll run you through!
You think yourself easy?
That's the problem right now. The fact that his evasion is so high is making me miss, and I do not like that.
Going for the weak spot.
Behold. Let's work together.
If you would.
Splat.
Of Lord Luis.
Pierce through them! Still standing, I see.
Face me. Too much, perhaps. A wise choice.
Enemies of Lord Luis. Enemies.
Burn! That did it.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
Whew. 13,000 experience!
I've done it!
Look at all these rank ups that I don't need. Actually, you know what? I want some agility. I need my hit rate to go up a fair bit. That's part of my problem.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. 'Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too, deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it.
Dude, we have been changing it though.
The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
He's gone completely loco.
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted and fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
He's about to throw himself off the cliff again, I can see it. Yep. Bye, Zorba. I don't think we're going to be seeing him again.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tel and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help.
Maybe. Too late now, though.
Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Oh.
No, it was more the world that did this to Zorba. Luis just took advantage of it.
I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone. However badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish?
To a certain extent they are. He did do this for revenge.
I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
There may be more to it.
There might be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad.
What, does he plan to turn every non-Elda into a human?
I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
Maybe. I mean,
no point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
I say, if we stop him, it doesn't matter.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Alright, well, we took care of Zorba. That was fun.
I can sense the presence of a king's servant nearby. This is the final one. Shall we go?
Yeah. Now here's the real question. Does this king's servant have a guardian? Like the others did? Or was Zorba its guardian? Not seeing a monster in here, but that don't mean much.
Hey!
This is the last statue, right? Yes, it is the last of the king's servants. Once this one falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos.
But...
What's with these dragon statues anyway? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? That may not be their intended use. Indeed, Luis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so,
All that matters is that they play a part in his plan, and they must. Otherwise, he'd not have left abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow.
What?
His aims? Are these statues attuned to the royal magic? An answer best heard from Luis, with a sword at his throat. Destroying the statue comes first for now.
I suppose.
True enough. Zeta, please destroy it. All too gladly, ma'am. Of course, then I find out these things are what's keeping the castle afloat, and the storm comes crashing down on the freaking capital. That would suck.
Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices! I hear them again!
Hey, this one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital? Really? We're not gonna hear from the other city? That would be a heck of a surprise if we suddenly skipped the last town we went to. Oh!
What was that? Something just fell out of the sky.
Zorba.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human!
It's not a human. A person? The body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
Yep.
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
Oh boy, people are about to start figuring it out.
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing. Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
Thank you.
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
He is.
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, he won't.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
And look what happened to him!
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
I might be seeing first place here shortly.
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters? About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth?
Maybe. I mean, we're getting closer.
Is that? Well, well.
Oh look, it's the Legion of Doom.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Once again, I am sad that Batlin wasn't a social link. I really wish he had been. He'd have been a fun social link to hang out with. Oh, come on, my face is growing.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
With any luck.
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
It seems as though the people have returned to their senses, putting me back in second place, damn it. I was really hoping that would put me in first.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceive no.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence.
Oh crap. Now he's gonna start actively harassing us.
So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country.
Oh dear, it's revelations time.
I'll be waiting.
His voice has fallen silent.
Wait, so Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Mm-hmm.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Oh joy, here we go.
Hurry.
I cannot believe... I can absolutely believe Luis would do something this insanely stupid. Oh, crud.
No.
How is this gonna end? Some familiar-looking horns have fallen. Aren't these...
Those belong to Luis? What that would mean?
Luis.
He's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
Oh, Luis's horns. Some familiar-looking horns have fallen. It looks like they're the ones Luis tossed away. No Magla Hollow either. Lucky me.
Is all well?
Alright. Past us is the throne room, where Luis waits. We cannot turn back now. Are you prepared? Yes.
I'm heading out.
We'll get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer. Oh, goodness. Is this really about to be the final fight? And I wouldn't be sad if it was.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
Man, Stroll, you are just barking up the wrong tree. All he wants is bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure, but destruction.
Oof.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong a force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magna not from its wielder, but from the masses?
Huh. That would explain the king's servants, wouldn't it? Huh. This thing's basically a giant magnifier.
That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation.
So it sounds like we gotta cure their anxiety more than anything to keep them from overproducing on Magla.
The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
I call bullshit. So the king's servants created the massive Magla flow from the vast Magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected.
I mean, if they're made to understand that it's their anxieties that cause this thing, people will figure it out and they will slowly change. Or quickly change. Hell, I saw it in Endwalker. When the people realized that their despair turned them into monsters, guess what? They were able to control it. For the most part.
On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people.
And we'll turn them all into humans all at once.
Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Oh my god. Luis has become Albert Wesker from Resident Evil 5 and the goddamn Ouroboros virus.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
That's because we had the rest of us here to snap him out of it.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ben, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me.
Oh, the hell with that.
Born of Elden blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
Oof. I detest injustice. I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain.
Yeesh.
It is not a solution without cruelty, but surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
I say you're full of it. That's false fairness. You're absolutely right. Oh god, that's a bad end right there, definitely.
The fairness you speak of is false. He's got the right of it. Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Ooh, that might set him off.
Be silent.
Yep.
I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
Whoa. Oh god, he did it to himself, didn't he?
What's happening?
Uh-oh. Did he literally just unleash it right here and now? What the fuck? What in the hell? That's a final boss pose.
Royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Jesus. This guy's gone completely loco.
Luis! I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Oof. My goodness, man. He is just completely turned into a Final Fantasy villain now. Oh boy. Quest clear! Luis waffled on about his sophistical ideals before disappearing into a storm of magla. I just can't sit here twiddling my thumbs after him. Dang, the music's getting even harder. Shit!
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Maybe this is just what it looks like when the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
Agree.
We must give chase somehow.
Nurus. We need Nurus.
All aspirants to the throne.
Oh. Or the king. The king works too.
This voice. Your Majesty?
Nice of him to actually show up finally.
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
Dang.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic.
But what about me? You know, Bouncing baby boy here now?
Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son.
Ah, he does recognize us.
Inherit the kingdom. Thou must stop Luis.
I'm trying, but there's this giant tornado in my way.
That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
Skybound Hope. Completed the Skybound. Oh!
His Magla has faded.
Is there another dungeon after this?
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Crud.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Huh. So this is a mandatory 2-day mission. God dang, if you wait for the last day to take this on, you're screwed. You are 100% screwed. Huh. Well, well.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
Sounds like the Luis supporters are still as crazy as ever. Joy.
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes? So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
Yeah, I'm back in second place.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
Sounds good.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
Good lord.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Oh, so we're literally gonna have to just wait out until the final day?
Right. That place is churning with the scepter's gathered Magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient Magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
Lucky me.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
No, of course
We
not.
cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Can we avoid the die saying? I must defeat Luis and save the country, but first I'll have to get past the Magla storm to reach him. I should prepare thoroughly and wait for our day of departure. Rank 10, baby!
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm thinking I was supposed to do the Royal Palace first, and then do the Trials of the Dragon. Oh well. One cut later.
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
I mean, if we shout that from the rooftops enough, maybe people will actually stop believing in him.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Yep.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamic's reversal.
Yeah, we need to change that dynamic from the ground up.
Might need you to slow down a bit.
All right, yeah, we gotta explain where Magla comes from.
So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
You're still not telling me the whole deal?
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure revenge is at least a key part of this.
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the ancient sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk, like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Lovely.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us.
Well, sits with you. I'm not doing standing right now.
Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Of course. It hasn't settled in yet. Let's not be too hasty. I'm gonna point somebody. No, I'm ready.
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you guys are off the hook. Every one of you's getting a job in the new regime.
In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Crap. What the hell am I gonna do with all this free time?
Look at what Luis has made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
World Wisdom. Unlocked the entire map. Wow. So that's the last location, huh? It means no new locations to pop up.
The hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 11 days remain.
And what the heck am I doing with 11 days? It seems Bard had sent me a letter and a package while I was out traveling. Thanks, man. I need more of those. Crud.
The deadline?
We have a few days until the day of the hero draws. I want to be sure we're in tip-top shape before then, so we can cut through the mass of Magla and give Luis what he deserves. Do not forget that Luis wields the royal scepter. We will truly need all of our strength and talents to win this fight.
Just means we've got to be at the top of our game, don't it? Anything we're missing, now's the time to find it.
We've got it, Brad.
After everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Luis to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything undone.
I'm pretty sure, well, I suppose I can screw around in the Colosseum. That's one thing I could do. Go check around and find the rest of the golden beetles I'm missing. The final decisive battle will take place on October 26th, the day before the day of the hero, when the new king will be crowned. Defeating Louis will require substantial strength and power. Spend time with your followers and travel the world to prepare. Huh. Well, my friends, that is all the time I have for this one. Whew. Was not expecting a second deadline here, really wasn't. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more fantastical racism, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.